2016 San Diego Auto Show on New Year's Eve day. So what we have here is the 2016 Hyundai Sonata plug-in hybrid. What's special about this? Well, we were originally thought to believe it was around 21, then 24, and it ended up being 27 miles of all-electric range from its 9.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion pack. Combined with the 2-liter Atkinsonized i4 under the hood, the 50 kilowatt motor produces about 202 total system horsepower. We're looking at about 38 city, 43 highway, and 40 combined. It's got all the Sonata traits that we've come to know and love, mainly the large interior volume, 106 cubic feet for passengers. And then when we look in the trunk, this is where it's a little short, but again, all plug-ins seem to be that way. There's room in there, but it's only about 10 cubic feet. In our review drive of this monster, it's going to offer more like 50 miles or more of all-electric range. But again, where it really kicks butt is inside. You know, it's chrome daylight openings, minor character and feature lines all around. Very aerodynamic at 0.24. Now, as I get in, you can see all kinds of neat little trim pieces here. Number one is, look at the wood inlay, and that's standard. Now this is the limited trim. It's 38.6, 34.6 for the SE. Chrome handles, everything's backlit. Turn down the volume on that. 8-inch display, Navi, decent one. Everything's large and nice. Cloth textured headliners, plastic A-pillar unfortunately. Semi-soft sill, which I like, and then semi-soft armrest. Semi-soft leather covered center console, and reasonably large storage area. The big thing I like about the Sonata, leather wrapped wheels, very comfortable. These seats are meant for tall drivers, like we did in the Volkswagen. It's just a better system than most of the Asians, and they just got it right. This new system has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and we've used that in the regular Sonata hybrid, and it kicked butt. Sonata hybrid goes for about 26. This one goes for, of course, 34.6 for the base and SE, and then 38.6 for the high-end limited trim. But a very, very comfortable car, a very efficient car, more so than its EPA numbers would indicate, and just large, comfortable, quality, value, and you can already pick these up for about $4 grand off MSRP. Expect a little bit more after Christmas. Here's the 2016 Hyundai Tucson. Something very unique about the Tucson is how they turn fluid sculpture into a nice front end. Beautiful, large 3-bar grille. They tied the headlamps into the grille with this little Nike-like swoop. And then the brow, that's a DRL, an LED DRL, but it's a full brow, so you can definitely see that stand out from a distance. Minor character lines and feature lines. It's really sharp up front. And as we move into the interior, it's got 102.2 cubic feet of interior volume, so it's got plenty of room. With the seats down, it's 62. With the seats up, 31.7 cubic feet. We got soft padded armrests, hard plastic inserts in sill, chrome, all backlit switches, hard plastic upper dash and surrounds here. This is a sport, so it's the low end. I'd recommend the Eco version and with a tech package to get the 8-inch screen. Nice leather wrapped wheel and shift knob. The good thing about Hyundais is these seats are meant for 6-footers and tall people, something that Asians usually have problems with. Decent cargo volume in there, or a little cargo space. Where it runs a little bit short, the coming into the back, I can get in and out, but it's pretty tight. There's not much room in there. This is a very, very performance-oriented, about a 7.5 second car with 195 pound-foot of torque, 175 horsepower, and it's 2633 rated. During our drive, hell, that thing busted through 50 like it was sitting still. A very efficient, very affordable, because you can get about $5 grand off. 2016 Hyundai Tucson. Hyundai's NFL sponsorship Gold Tucson, and this is the brand new 2016. And notice again that eyebrow DRL LED, nice flat front end, big bold. It says something. It definitely looks good down the road. Very, very efficient, and of course in this gold trim, that's freaking hot. Good luck with that, Hyundai. and glad to see you're sponsoring the NFL. Tucson we just looked at, this is the Tucson fuel cell. Now it's based off the previous gen. It has a little bit of fluidic sculpture in there with a flat nose, but this is a little bit of a lit up brow. Of course this is a previous gen, so it's not quite the same, but you can get an idea as to what that's going to do for you. The cool thing about this, it runs on hydrogen, $4.99 a month, and that includes your fuel. Of course, finding fuel, it's you're limited to stations. Haven't driven it yet, don't know, but if you're looking for the latest fuel cell vehicle, something that nobody else is going to be driving, you have one here for $4.99. Hyundai Elantra here at the San Diego Auto Show. What's unique about this one, of course, it's a brand new 6th generation. It's got the wraparound lens and the new fluidic sculpture 2.0, nice flat grille. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bar and chrome surrounds. Daylight opening only has the beltline chrome trim, integrated turn signals. Decent looks, but I think it lost something from the current Elantra, even with the alloys. So we look inside, there's room, like all Elantras. And again, it's one of those, the Koreans know how to make a car for the Americans. This is very, very comfortable seating. In fact, one of the best in the Hyundai lineup. And you can get from a 4.3 to a 7 to an 8-inch screen. And when you get into the 8-inch and the Navi, and you get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Blue Connect, a lot of features in here. Moving in to the doors, semi-soft armrest, nice soft insert. Gets hard, but cool, like plastic chrome insert and pewter dark chromed handles. A little hard. Soft touch on the dash, but the binnacle is hard. The steering wheel is wonderfully soft leather. I always love Hyundai there. And then, as usual, you got lit USB and battery ports. So think about that the next time you're looking for one. USB includes that. This is 96 cubic feet inside, and it's set up for me up front, and we'll see how much room I have in the back. It's kind of tight back here for a 6-footer. You can fit, but there's no room. On the engine front, it's going to arrive with the 2-liter as standard. That's 156 horsepower and 132 pound-foot of torque, I believe. But the real news, that's a 2938 rated vehicle. The big news, though, is what's coming afterwards. That's a 1.4-liter GDI-T, 120 horsepower, 156 pound-foot of torque, and we're expecting about 43 highway, 35 combined. Decent looking, should be priced competitively, and of course, like all Hyundais, you can always find great discounts on them. Another great offering from the Hyundai Motor Corporation, and wait to hear about the Ioniq if you haven't read about that already. That wraps up Hyundai at the 2016 San Diego Auto Show.